I made it. I was cutting it real close there for a second. I have not even set up everything I'm supposed to set up, including what I'm doing. So please give me a moment. Momentary. I was actually just doing work stuff, which is something I don't want to think about right now. All right. All right. Wait for it. I was just listening to that song as well. I see names, which is good. Name's good. Me like. Cool. Oh, we're going to go in blackout mode. Hold on. Wait for it. Again. Blech. I forgot to do something. I will explain soon. But I got hyper fixated, hyper focused on something, and now here we are. Blackout. I wish it didn't take so long. Let's see if it worked. Did. 5 fingers. I have it. Yes, I have to set that up every time or it doesn't work. And hello. Hello. Donner Pass whiskey. Ah, there. That was exciting. So I don't have any music going. What is happening here? We're staying with the spooky mode if I can find it. If I can find it. Where did it go? And we're rolling. Uh-oh, Cliff noticed. Damn it. Yeah, I got up to like the second today with trying to get things situated. I will explain why, and you will see why, I hope, at the end. That was the plan, at least. So for the past hour, I don't know why. I don't know why. I never know. I got stuck on working on the mustache emote. It's a mustache emote, I think. And also trying to finish the members end screen for the streams. So at the end of the stream, there will be a new outro, which will say thank you to the members. You can join and be a member now, because I'm monetized. Woo. And it's exciting. And I think that was it. Yeah, I had to get that done. I had to make the actual thank you thing. And then I had to turn it into a video thing. And then I had to add that to the stream thing, which is the thing I'm doing now. It's very complicated. I didn't want to think about it. Jim Jazz. Welcome. Good to see you, sir. You are all over the place sometimes. I'm all over the place in a different way. Like trying to find music, which I've been doing for at least 2 minutes now. Stream tonight is, of course, going to be about whiskey. Shocking, I know. Where did you put it? Oh, it's right in front of you. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights. This is a sample that was given to me. I believe it's Kathy Huey. If I'm wrong, well, it'll be the first time. But it's from the sample she sent me a little while ago. I want to finish them. I did a random grab. She sent me 4. I finished off 1. And that was the Andalusia one, which is hilarious still. If you weren't there, the Andalusia that she bottled at the distillery was also the same barrel that I got mine from. It's hilarious, like I said. What are the odds? So it was really good. I knew that. But I wasn't absolutely certain until the stream I did. So that. Oh, what am I doing? Music. It's too quiet. You know, Spotify, someday you'll be really good at telling me what I want to know, but not today. Today. The layout is so odd. It's fine on the app, no problem, on my phone, but when I'm trying to find something I want to use, it just shows me everything but. Like it's saying recently played, and I'm going like, yeah, there it is. Found it. Now we have some spooky lo-fi music in the background, which thankfully they do not go after you for monetizingly wise, but they could apparently. So let's hope that doesn't happen. If they do, there'll be parts of my live streams that don't work anymore. Lo-fi is such a strange phenomenon. Has anyone noticed that? Like, it's such a commonplace thing now, but once upon a time I didn't know it existed at all. Now I specifically use it for my live streams. And Spotify thinks I really like lo-fi, which is kind of annoying. Spooky. Yeah, that'll be on the list next year to make holiday emotes. I could make one for each little holiday. I need to worry about just getting a few out, like the mustache there. It's based off of my mustache, if that helps. It was just a real pain to do, and I did it 30-40 minutes ago. That's where I'm at today. I don't know why. I had a rough day yesterday, we'll say. It's a long story. But here we go. As you can eventually see, Ranger Creek, 0.36 cask strength, Bourbon, 126 proof. So I should have copied that skull. That one actually looks like a skull. Mine is just... I don't even know. Oh, look, email. I don't want to deal with that. So, what's in your glass tonight? It doesn't matter what it is. I just don't like to drink alone. And this is a lot. I'm going to pour all of it at once. I have a bad habit of not finishing samples, so now let's just spill a few on the table, sure. But for my homies. Is that the thing? You know, once upon a time, I had enough sense to keep paper towels nearby. Once upon a time. Uh-oh, Cliff Smith. You have plenty you should drink. It's alright. That was kind of the idea. I mean, I like the Misfits a lot. I didn't specifically base it off that, but I was like, good, that's fine. It looks fine. And I don't want to think too hard about making these things. If I do, they will never be done. I've never had to make something that is so tiny. Ever. You know, it's like this size. It's, you know, you see it on your screen. It's this big. And I have to figure out how to make something that you can actually tell what it is at that size. Galdwin's earlier, and I was sipping Power's Irish Rye. They just did a video about that on Whiskey Vault. They were surprised. They liked it. Spoilers. Brown sugar and chocolate. I think I'm getting a corn note, like a corn sweetness, like the corn syrup. Great, now I'm thinking. Immediately start talking about sweet corn stuff, and it's like, you know, candy corn is a thing. Like, yes, thank you, the Halloween theme. Go away, stop that. You like that? That's enough for me for tonight, really. Sugar kitty meow. Oh. Long Row Red 15-year Pinot Noir cask. Damn. Yeah, this is a whole full sample, and it's going to take me the next hour or two to drink. I'm aware that it's bourbon night. Very likely won't be going on tonight. I haven't seen the official will be on live next week, but I have a feeling because they're doing a special weekend. I'm pretty sure that's this weekend. I've been seeing stuff on Instagram, but well, my attention span, as always, is spot on. Well, I had a moment today where I went that way. I went down the hallways while we were there. And halfway down the hallway, I forgot what I was doing. I remembered, but I had to stop and think and go, why am I over here? Why am I going over here? I was to grab my keys, if you're wondering. Long story. Long story, I'm not going to tell that. There's something about this that's making me think otherwisely. It's a word now. I smell this and I don't think bourbon immediately. Something about it. I know it's Texas whiskey. That doesn't help. I mean, that's very likely part of it. Trying to convince myself of things. I want to say there's a char note, but it doesn't feel right. I feel like it's something similar to that. There's some kind of meaningful oak impact, but I can't quite pinpoint it. Well, my palate's probably going to be a little messed up because I had to literally just shove food into my face really fast. I brushed my teeth really quick. I didn't use toothpaste, of course, but... You know, I was so fixated on doing that stuff for the end screen and the emote, I forgot to eat. I don't think I've eaten since breakfast? Noon. Noon-ish. And I had oatmeal with cranberry, dried cranberries in it. And coffee. And one of those little clementines, little oranges things. That's kind of it. Until I literally gobbled up this little snack pack that had like peanuts, cheese, and some kind of, I think there were also cranberries. You get dried cranberries. So that's where I'm at. My mental state is doing swell today. Oh, nice. I can only wonder if it's still there. I did check the buzz bar when I was down there. It was very full of some very interesting bottles. Somewhat surprising. SDU trivia questions today. Texas Rangers instead. Are you talking sports? Because I see a hockey puck and I see a baseball, and I have no reference. MLB. Yeah, I don't know. It's about red Twizzlers. Or those, God, this is a... Where did this come from? Yeah, red shoestring. It's like licorice, really thin licorice thing. I think it's usually rolled up somehow. The red one. I may be imagining this. I don't even know if this is really a thing. But it's like one of those old-timey candies from, 50 plus years ago. I think. That's what I'm thinking of when I smell this right now. Oh, I knew this was getting to me. You need to go down a little bit. You're distracting me. Gosh, that's annoying. The feeling I'm having is that it's making me think of a different Texas whiskey, because we're in the category. So I'm trying to find the similarities in my head of what I've had. Maybe a little bit like Still Austin. That's the closest comparison I have right now. I could pour some of that too. No. No. Yeah. So it's a similar style to Still Austin, says I. And I believe the proof is, kind of in that category, in the ballpark. 126. Help. I'm not going to do that math. I know it's 50. Oh, wait. 63. Somebody help me with the math, because the thing I'm thinking of is much higher than I think it is. Yeah. Kathy, guess what? Drinking away your samples. It's making me think of Still Austin, which, appropriate. Definitely not getting my calculator out. I'm so smart. Well, okay. My brain was correct as to figuring out the percentage, and this is much higher than I realized. I was like, oh yeah, it's 50-something. No, Brian, it is not 50-something. Do the math, do the division. Now you're aware that the first whiskey you're having today is 63%. Sweet. So this is more like a still Austin cask strength if we're going anything like that. Jeez. Alright. I can handle this. I'm a professional. I have lots of whiskey I've drank before. But I know it's always a bit of a jump to dive into a high proof whiskey immediately. I had a fair amount of whiskey last night. I've had a situation twice now, in recent memory. 126. I don't know what I just said. But yeah, it's 126 proof, so 63. I just did the math and I forgot already. Did I mention I'm doing great today? It's funny is the proof doesn't smell like the proof. Like I'm not going, whoa. That could just be me. But I've had plenty of 55 plus whiskeys where you smell it and you're like, oh hi, that's alcohol. Not so much with this one. Zen Buddha is a man of culture. Musica. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm going to drink this. But there's something about it that seems familiar and I can't place why. Other than that really random shoelace licorice stuff. I know this is highly entertaining, but I'm perturbed. In a good way. This isn't like a bad perturbed. It's like, I'm angry at this, put my nose in it. It's more I can't place something. It's bugging me. Alright, I'm going to drink it now. Maybe that'll help. Cheers, everyone. Again, if you're just showing up, or if you have something in your glass, whatever it is, could be water, could be soda, could be potato juice. Ooh, that's a new thought. Whatever it is, please let me know. I don't like to drink alone. Spicy. Oof. It's not overly tingly. Ugh, but the proof is absolutely there. It's not a huge punch, but it's there. Alright. Does anyone know the mash bill on this? I'm curious. I know it's 51% corn. If it's bourbon, that's the easy one. But how much wheat? Is there any rye? How much malt? I can't tell if there's rye in it. Because that was actually pretty easy to drink, and it was kind of like a blossom of spices. And that went away pretty quick. But I only took a tiny sip. I didn't exactly analyze it. It was just like, drink it. You don't know what's going to happen next. What is it about Texas whiskey? Is there something, there's like a thread that goes all between them? I mean, this might be just in my head, but there's something that just kind of coasts through them in my limited experience. I don't get it often on Andalusia stuff, since they don't do bourbons. But in the bourbons I've had in Texas, there's something that kind of flows through them. And it's like a mid-palate thing. So far, at least. And we're talking a very minimum amount of whiskeys I've had. Water tonight. No! I was wondering where you've been. I hope you recuperate quickly. Get some rest. Have a hot toddy. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I recommend them. You gotta pick a nice low-proof whiskey if you're gonna do it. Or high-proof. I mean, it depends on what you're doing with it. It's either just to make you feel better or to make you feel not so bad. It's a type of cinnamon, like a big red gum thing. it's fading. What the hell? That would explain why I was thinking of red shoestring candy stuff. Well, it's not an overly sweet nose. At first it was a little bit, but now it's kind of tamed down to this weird big red gum cinnamon smell. Not overpowering, very light. But you're having coffee at this hour? Edinburgh, Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, don't do that. Sounds like more travel than I want to think about. I got to the part where you said Edinburgh, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the rest of it, I was like, what are you doing? Stop. Don't. That's a lot. You're freaking me out. Somebody want to see. Hold on. Making sure everything's in good order here. Aha! Sneaky bastards. We're not the first to do that. You won't be the last. It's alright. I had cold brew earlier, actually, now to think about it. So I'm not scolding you. I'm just saying, damn. I don't know how late it is there, but I wouldn't be drinking coffee right now. Hopefully your week will go well. Keep us posted. We'll be back here Friday. Oh, damn it. I was supposed to say at the start. So, I've been talking a little bit and mentioning over and over again that the fundraiser for KillCo Family Fundraiser starts next month officially. I'm doing a soft open for the category tonight. The GoFundMe link is in the pinned thing, is it? Yes, it is. Good. So if you'd like to enter there, we are doing a raffle giveaway at the end of the month. It's the biggest raffle I can do, personally, is to have it go throughout the whole month. Every stream that happens will be... the money should be going to that. So what I'm considering, I don't know if I'm going to do this, but for the moment, we're holding off the super chat, so don't super chat to enter yet. That'll be next month. So anything you super chat tonight goes to me directly. Even if, unless you PayPal and Venmo too. This is all the stuff I haven't thought through yet. Yeah, if you're gonna do the entry, go through the GoFundMe. That's the easiest way to handle it. Anything else is gonna drive me nuts. Maybe because YouTube takes a cut. That's what it is. So that's the hardest part, is to filter people to the GoFundMe only. And anything else that you do will go... It's not an entry. It's probably the easiest thing to say. I might change that next month. But right now, just go to the GoFundMe. And that'll be when it's more specifically based on that. And I will lean in towards the GoFundMe or the Venmo PayPal route. And just say, Super Chats may not do that. Maybe they will. I don't know. It's confusing math. And we've all seen earlier how good I am at mathematics. Oh, you're going to a festival? Ah. Well, that's a whole different story. I thought you were just traveling for work or something. It's like, ugh. I just a little travel going to Texas and back, and it wasn't as bad when I got back, thankfully. I think part of that is just having been there before enough times to be familiar with the area. That helps a lot. When you go to somewhere new and you have no idea where you're going, that puts a whole different level of stress to the travel. But since I have been to Texas, especially the Austin area enough times to where I have places I like to go for breakfast and such, well, not as bad. Still a lot of people, but manageable. I only wish I had participated more in the Bastards Ball, but I just couldn't. It was one of those times where I could not be around that many people for very long, if at all. So you roll with it. I did see some people there, and I had plenty of whiskeys, and I got to be in the vault. That's really the highlight for me. Being at the Bastards Ball is fun, and doing stuff and seeing people is cool. But just getting to be a whiskey somm in the vault afterwards and pour whiskey for people is a lot of fun. Oh yeah. Whew. There's a good amount of spice in the beginning of it. And it just slows. I can still dry. What spices are they? What is that thing I'm tasting? It's akin to Balcones, like a Balcones note. That's not what it is, but it's something familiar and Texas whiskey-ish, which is why I'm only equating it to Still Austin type thing. I don't think Still Austin has it as much, and it feels like some kind of barrel impact. And I can only assume it's a very specific thing, like Texas heat in oak barrels. Brings out this kind of... I don't want to call it intense, because it isn't, but it's just there. It's like, hi, Texas whiskey here, how are you? And it just fades out. Woo! Dornoch. Dornoch. I don't know how it's said over there. Good on you. That sounds like it'll be fun. I don't know how far that is either. Because distance is very, very strange when you get to different countries. Literally, I don't know how to change the distance in my head. All I can do is work with Celsius. I know that pretty well. Like right now, it's... Hold on, I can't tell. My phone decided to lock itself. There we go. Oh, I got something on my phone. Shit. I know what that is. Hi. Oh, thank you. Jack Skellington. What's this? What's this? Once you start. So I had a peanut butter and jelly recently, and now the jelly is on my phone. Hold on. Get this off of there. Gross. You go there. Why was I looking at my phone? Damn it. Oh, Celsius. There we go. It's 12 degrees Celsius out now, which is just above 50-ish Fahrenheit, maybe. Whiskey from the vestibule. Hello. Welcome. Hello, my internet people. That's the only way I talk to people now on Instagram when I'm on there momentarily. Greetings, internet people. That's what I'm talking to, really. Ooh. This is kind of intense. It's hard to get a lot of flavors out of it because of the proof. But it's not bad. It's like cinnamon spice and that prickly feeling on your tongue, which I usually equate to either rye or proof. I'm going to say it's proof with this one, but since we don't know the mash bill, it's hard to tell. That's already starting to burn out my tongue. So I'm holding it on there, which I'm sure isn't helping. I want to figure out what that note is, damn it. 640 miles, good God. 4 hours and 22 minutes by train. Ugh. Ugh. No fun. No, I'm the type, I have to go 20 miles and it's, whoa. I'm exhausted. I have to go to the city, it's 30 minutes away. Ugh. The horror. Welcome to Rhode Island. I had to drive 30 minutes last night. I actually went to see my parents' performance last night, which was, let's just say they did a great job. They did. The rest of it, no comment. I ranted to my friend Greg last night about it. Oh, it was rough. It was a little rough for me to be there, but I saw the show. It was good. My parents did wonderfully. Forgot I had the spiderweb. Hello. The butterfly caught it. So you actually have train travel, though. That's the good thing for you. If I do any train traveling in the future, which I hope to do, maybe, I would need my own little hideaway. My own little locky booth place. I've been in one before, and it was okay. I think my brother and I were in one for one of our many trips down to Florida with my parents, way back, when I was but a boy, or at least a angsty teenager. Oh, that was kind of nice. But trains in general, we don't have any speedy trains. Like when I think about how travel is for trains in Japan, what are we doing? We could get places so fast and so quickly on time with those kind of things, but we just don't do it. And you know why? Because the American train system and railroad tracks were made a long time ago, and we haven't really fixed it since. It's just like, okay, it's gonna go this way. Ugh. Someday we'll know what the hell we're doing, but not yet. Right now it's car. By the way, we're going to tell you about the looks like rain bottle of the evening, is this one. Look at you. Look at that. That Buffalo Trace needs to go. We'll get another one somehow. A cellar train in New York City? Solar seat first class. Yes, give it. It's my biggest concern. It's like the worst thing for me, for what, my issues, is having to sit next to people I don't know. It's so uncomfortable. Like, I know most people are, don't like it. They're like, oh, I gotta sit next to someone I know. Me, it's just like, for an hour. An hour or two, depending on the flight or the train ride. Whatever, it doesn't matter. God-awful feeling. My entire body is tense the entire time. Almost. If I'm lucky, I can just fall asleep. But even then, I'm thinking, they're gonna steal something. Of course they're not. They just want to get to where they're going. I don't give a shit who I am or that they're sitting next to me. I'm going to try to keep an eye on It's Bourbon Night crew. They might do something like a Instagram, maybe? They mentioned something like that, but I don't think they're going to do anything for YouTube tonight. So this may be a longer stream than usual. Very chill stream. I didn't advertise or social media eyes or whatever you want to call it today. I was just like, I'm gonna soft open the GoFundMe on stream. I've told, or at least I've emailed other channels about it. So either they're gonna get back to me or they're not. That's how that works. And we'll roll with it. I can show you what some of the bottles are. I have a few of them here. Oh, I started putting them back. Of course they did. This might change. So never hold me to anything, because if I change my mind, it just happens. Hello. Many of these were donated to the channel, excuse me, by the way. To be clear. By viewers like you. Specifically one or two of you, and you know who you are. So here's the Old Elk. This is the QSO2 Sweet Cheeks. I think I did this one. Did I? Where did I put it? Oh my god. So it's for anything I have either reviewed and or have an extra bottle of that was given to me. You know who you are. Where is it? Here? Here. Hello? Hey. There you go. QSO2 Sweet Cheeks. I did a video about it. I think. Oh, I went too far. Come back, Brian. There's a slight tilt here if you can't. Everything just rolls this way. Actually, it rolls that way usually. Very old building. Very, very old building. So the idea is that I've done reviews on most of these, if not all of them. Two of them actually will be videos for next month if I can get off my ass and do it. So we have these are also a lot of Irene Tan picks, unsurprisingly. The idea is that I will be sharing these bottles with those of you who will appreciate them the most. So here you go. This is the wheated bourbon, and it is at 58%. Very nice. Next, this is actually a second one from last year. Possibly the year before. I've lost track. No, last year. So it's another barrel that Irene picked. This is her... Oh my god. This is her second one. Nope, third. Sorry. She did an Elijah Craig barrel proof, and some of these just disappeared. I think this was one of them. That just... Like she said, here they are, they arrived, and they were gone the next day. That was this. And I see why. This one is called Irene's Hug. So, Huggy Hug. It's because it's also at 66.8%. It's just a little more than what I'm drinking tonight. Next, this is a special one, which is technically donated by Mama KillCo, I believe. Magnificent Beast, the Jackalope. Mine is right there. You can see it. It's like half empty. But that's because I've been sharing it, not because I drank it all, believe me. And this one actually was in a raffle at the Bastard's Ball. No, a raffle, or was it another thing? I forget. What's the thing where you pay a certain... You say you're going to pay a certain amount for a bottle and put in a thing or something like that. I forget. Anyway, it was one of those. So this was highly coveted. I will point out, though, and try to make that clear to anyone who gets this, is that it is mostly Balcones. So if you don't like Balcones, we'll figure something else out. I don't want to be like, here, you want a bottle, and it tastes like mostly a whiskey you don't like. But what I wanted to mention is that there's something in this one, because it's got Balcones in it, it's somewhat prevalent in this one. It's not Balcones note, but it's something like it. Silent Auction. There we go. Thank you. I don't know how much they did for the Magnificent Beast, but it was up there. Brian Toner. I don't know how much someone paid for it, but I imagine it was quite a bit. I could try to find out if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. I will forget, so it's okay. Emily Chambers, hello. Also, I saw you pop in here. I didn't say anything. I was in the middle of talking very fast. I also didn't click on names. Looks like ring. And yes, please, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. The algorithm overlords demand it, or would like you to do that, and I would too, because then they say, we like your channel, send more people there to subscribe and get us more money in the long run. Ha 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 ha. There's no winning with me. I was kind of annoyed before that I wasn't monetized, and now that I am, it's like, damn it, I'm being owned by a huge corporation. They're taking money right out of my mouth. Well, from you, technically. Silent Auction. And yes, hi Brian Toner. I think that's everything I want to say. I don't remember. Next. This one I haven't done the video on yet. This is coming up. Litchfield. This is another Irene Tan pick. American single malt. I have no idea what their single malt is going to be like. I've only had a brief encounter with their whiskey easily 2 years ago. Probably more. And, yeah, I don't know if this is going to be good or bad or what, but it's an Irene Tan pick, so I imagine it's pretty good. It's also 58.5%. So there's that. This is also a local distillery. I say that, but I think it's in Connecticut, right? This one's called At Last. I imagine Irene's been wanting to do this for a while. Some would tell me where Litchfield is. It's got to be in Connecticut somewhere. I know it is, but my brain just doesn't want to work. The Spirit of Hard Work, aged 3 years. Oh, there we go. The Southern bottled by Litchfield Distillery, Litchfield, Connecticut. Yeah, that makes sense. Looking forward to that. Don't know what that's going to be like. Papa KillCo's here. Hello. Hi, Dad. Was there a show this afternoon? Like a matinee? I think you guys said you were going to do one again, so... Well, what the heck? Why is travel so difficult? I do the same thing, Andrew Butler. It's like, I need to know now. Dude. Yes, an Irene blend. That's what it was. That's why it's called At Last. That's right. Irene's trying to get into the blending scene, which is not a bad idea. I like the idea of doing it, but I don't think I can. I don't have the focus or concentration. Northwest Connecticut. That's why I haven't gone there. It's far away, as in more than 2 hours. Ah, I'm glad to see you here, Dad. I imagine you guys are exhausted. You're all wondering, Papa KillCo was being a madman on stage last night and waving a fake gun around, trying to finagle people to do what he wants. Give them the money. It's very funny. Next. This is quite a twist. What? It's an Evan Williams single barrel? Yeah, well, Little Bird told me a while ago, since it's bourbon night, they mentioned that the Evan Williams single barrels were going to be off the market and only in like the distillery and maybe in stores in Kentucky. I don't really understand what happened 100%. Maybe some of you know already. But what happened was I grabbed 2 of these a while ago. They were like $35 or something a piece. Not really expensive. And because I heard that. I heard they were just going to fucking disappear off the shelves. So, yeah. I still don't know the story, but this is one of them you can get now from me for the GoFundMe giveaway. 43.3, so this is where we just go back to sensible proofs. How dare we? Excuse me. And then, my friends, good people of the internet, this one hurts me a little, but that's all the more reason to do it. You have to hurt a little. We have what might be the very last bottle of a 3-chord butterscotch sundae here. This is another Irene handpick. And one of my favorites, actually, from what she's done. There are no other bottles thus far of hers that I have drank so many of. I think I drank at least 2 or 3 of these bottles from the pick. I want to say a minimum of 2, possibly 3. And this is the last one, possibly at all, ever. And it's one of my favorites, and I'm letting it go. Sigh. It's worth it. I want other people to know how good it is. 57.3%. Those are what this channel alone and those who have watched this channel and have donated to this channel have set up for next month's raffle. So that's the start. It's 6 bottles. That's where we're starting. 6. Yes, a medium field sacrifice for a great cause. I know. It's just, I could keep it, I could drink it, but look what's behind me here. You're seeing a fraction of it. You're seeing like 1/10 here. Not much. You see the very corner, and it goes all the way over there. And then some of these are open. I will also be doing a sampler. I just realized I forgot about this one until this very moment. When I pointed over here, it's like, oh yeah, the Game of Thrones bottles. There'll be a sampler for that. There will be a Game of Thrones sample pack from me. That makes 7. Ha! Yes! I did it. Unintentionally, too. But since winter is coming, and I still have all those bottles, I don't drink them. I want to make sure other people get to try the whole lineup. Again, that is still a little bit of a wild thing to me, is that I was gifted most of them. Like half of them at least were donations. I could have the whole set, and that'll be 7 to give away. I'll figure out what this is. I am thinking of some kind of a plum. Feels right. Well, I'm actually thinking of fruit leather. Like either grapefruit leather or some kind of mixed fruit. It's making me think of something, a condensed flavor. or a nose in this case. Acetone on the finish. No. That is odd. They are single barrel. I mean, I don't know. Kind of bugs me that it doesn't really tell you much about it. Put in oak 2014. That's it. That's all I got. Oh, here we go. It's on the back. Barrel number 42. Wait, barreled on 4214. This is a while ago. Barrel number 203, bottled on 22322. So if you guys want to do the math on how old this is, that would help. Ah, excuse me. See what the other one is. I have two. Yeah. One's for a video and one is for the giveaway. That's why I'm giving it away. Oh, I'm keeping this one. This was the one I was planning to do the video with anyway. Why does this keep happening? It's so weird. Barreled on. You're not going to believe me. I don't believe this just happened. Hold on. I'm not even going to say it. Oh, wait. Son of a bitch. Squeeze this. Barreled on. Do it. There's nothing else to see. Just do it. There we go. Barrel number 70, barreled on 7714. I didn't even look at that until now, by the way. I didn't look at either of these, obviously. So they're not in the same category, but I think it's hilarious. This one bottled on my birthday. And I didn't notice. 2014, let's see. I was 24, wait. 34? Don't remember. Yeah. Yes. Maybe? I'm so bad at math tonight. What is happening to me? Yeah, 34. I think. It's destiny. Yeah, it's weird is what it is. I like to think of it like this. Is all suddenly if you notice just one little thing about your life, or you make yourself be aware of something like that, it is that you will notice it a lot. And for me, it's just 7. That's it. 7's a lucky number. I was born on July 7th, which is 7/7, which is weirdly on this label. I was unaware of that until this very moment. That does happen a lot. What I really want to have happen is go to the casino and see all 7s numerous times. And win lots of money on vacation without having to worry about going into debt further. That'd be cool. Ugh. Oh, yeah. I almost want to water this down a little bit, but I don't want to fuck it up. What is that? Why did I think of a tomato? That's just strange. Some kind of grilled tomato. I don't know where my brain's going with that one. That was weird. We're dealing with oak here. Like this, it's an oak impact, and I'm trying to figure out what the heck it's reminding me of. The only reason I know that is because it's drying out my tongue at the end. I usually just equate that to some kind of oak impact. It's not too bad though. It's not like completely dry. It's only brief, and then everything gets back to normal. If you want to call it that. Really? Ow. Just as many crackles as possible there. How is it 7:50 already? Where did the time go? I think I've covered everything as far as the GoFundMe so far. You guys saw a little sneak peek of the bottles. I'm not going to talk about those again. I may post what some of them are on the GoFundMe. That's probably a good idea. Nice little incentive. But again, that's not actually officially starting up until next month. And I'm still not 100% sure how I'm going to deal with how entries happen Oh yeah, the Oswas, by the way. Like, what's that? Those are ending today? Tomorrow? I think tonight's the last chance to do it if you haven't done it already. I did it a long time ago. But that's that. Done. Now I have to remove that. I don't even know how I put it in there. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, that's right. No, that's not it. That's what I turned off. Also, it's ADHD Awareness Month. I am a prime example of how that is sometimes. There it is. Leave it for now. Can't believe. I know I turned off the other one for a reason. I turned off a couple things for a reason. But here we go. It's back. That's for the rest of the month. Next month, of course, will be Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. That's the big old thing. Exactly. My thought process. I think you're right. It was bottled at a time where other people had bottles getting bottled. 51 minutes ago. Okay. So that means it's just past midnight where you are, right? It could have ended it completely all over. If so, I can just get rid of that. Yep. Go to the casino, win big. That happens. I did see one scenario once. Mike Franklin, hello. Good evening. One scenario one time where someone won a lot of money at the casino. It was late. It was either late or early. I think it was late. He had to go through a whole process. They had to take a picture of him and everything. It was weird. Show his license. It's like, oh, this is awkward. I just won a lot of money. All right, we're going to make sure you're human. It's very odd to see it happen in real time. Someday, I just keep going to the same machine at the same casino and playing over and over again until I have no money. I've been thinking about going there recently. I think the colder weather makes me want to go there because they have a okay bar. Prices are stupid now. Oh my god! I was annoyed at the prices at the casino 4 years ago. It has not improved. You get a neat whiskey at the bar. It's like $14 or more. Really, I don't even need to do that. I do the beer wall. That's what it is. If I'm going to the casino, I go to the beer wall. Why? Their whiskey selection is meh, and it costs a lot. And the beer wall is more fun. I get to try numerous things if I want. I usually don't, but I could. Many zombies at the casino. Oh yeah, The Walking Dead completely. It's a little disturbing. Also, cheers, cheers, cheers. Mike Franklin, do you have anything in your glass? If not, well, you don't have to. You don't have to drink anything here, but if you are, let me know. I may petition my friend Greg to see if he can come up with any emote ideas. Right now I got Skull, Mustache, Glencairn. If you can think of anything that relates to this channel, do tell. Oh, that's what it is. Tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar. Sorry. Lefroy Day is tomorrow. The holiday I made up. They actually have a Lefroy whole thing in Isla, but that's not it. This is the one where tomorrow is the day that me and my father tried Lefroy whiskey for the first time. That's how it all started. Oh, nice. Dry weeks are good. Dry weeks are healthy. I like to tell people, it's like, you know how often you drank when you were younger? Not at all. Everyone should try that every once in a while. Especially in this country. Wow. Most countries, I think. In my case, I drink not that often, come to think of it. Sometimes I drink at night. Not enough to do anything, usually. Leapfrog Day. Woo! Yeah, it happened in, what was it, 2016? It was a while ago. And I completely forgot about it. Somehow it wasn't in my phone anymore. I don't know how that happened. It was a little weird. I could have, like, accidentally said, you know, don't repeat next year or something. I don't know. Confusion abounds with that. But, thankfully, I had to look at Facebook And it was like a year ago. It was like Lefroy Day. What the hell? So the 23rd of October in 2016. That's how long I've been getting into whiskey. Granted, it took at least 2 or 3 years to actually start. So let's see, 2016. Yeah, 2016 to 2019. 3 years of me making videos that had no point of being seen by anyone. They are still out there. Should probably put those in their own folder. I think I did, actually. Because they were just advent calendars, for the most part. Anyway. None of that. But yeah, we'll have some Lefroy before the end of the night. If I can finish all this before the end of the next stream. Or the next hour. I still keep looking at It's Bourbon Night. I don't think they're going live. Maybe they're doing an Instagram thing. I do not know. I will glance over there. But I don't think I see anything happening. Don't you make any noise. You son of a... Shoot. No rules. Well, the only rule is don't die. Take care of yourself as best you can. I know for me it's not easy. Kathy Huey, get some sleep, rest up, take some medicine. I don't know how to fight this stuff. Tylenol, Advil, whatever works for you, do it. I know for me personally, I just take whatever will just knock my ass out. So usually it's NyQuil, something like that. I do not want to be conscious for this. Try to get some water and food stuff into your system if you can. Chicken soup is usually my go-to. Teddy bear. So I was checking. Yeah, I don't see anything. I do follow them on Instagram, don't I? I have very, very few people I follow on Instagram. I'm not going to get into this. See my trainer and Element Fitness stuff. I'll be doing that tomorrow, won't I? Oh boy. I've been trying to get recording videos done on the weekends, and it just doesn't seem to happen. Like, I'm supposed to be working on the weekend. That's my thing. I don't go anywhere, typically. Yesterday, I suddenly went somewhere, so that changed that idea. And then I got home, and I wasn't in the best mood, so I didn't do it then. And I couldn't do it before the stream because I got hyper-fixated on emotes and the end screen thing that you're going to see here in a bit, like another hour. Those are done, though. They're important. I was supposed to have the membership thing done last week, and I didn't do it. By the way, you can become a member of the channel now, so please do that. YouTube really likes that. They're like, oh, monthly income. How nice. Ugh. I guess that's the exciting thing for right now, is finding out what YouTube does at the end of the month. But I don't know how the super chats work yet. Like, I haven't gotten the money. Like in Venmo and PayPal, it's just immediate. Super chats. I'm like, well, end of the month? That works. Do it! Butler. I don't know if I've seen them. I'm not going to look at Instagram right now. It's just distracting. Oh, the proof still hit me. That's nice. Woo. This is definitely a Texas bourbon. That almost goes without saying here, because we already know that. But it isn't as sweet as bourbon to me. It is more spicy, and it has that strange Texas oak impact dry thing happening. Yes. I'm gonna add water. Screw it. Kathy Huey just left, so I can mess with it. You'll never know. It's definitely not being saved somewhere in the void. Oh, and I haven't shown off my shirt. This isn't mine, obviously, but Some of you know I do Pizza Miss every year. It's these two troublemakers. Look at this. This is the Pizza John shirt of glory. Those are all pictures of John with a mustache, even when he was a child, apparently. Pizza John, Pizza Miss 2023. I said 4. It's glorious. I have one more shirt coming in at some point, but this is the fanciest of fancy for me. All the mustache glory. I mean, it's hard to top that. Now I want pizza. God damn it. I haven't ordered pizza in quite a bit, have I? Not too long. Hey, pizza, right? I don't remember. Water. Pizza's not the best thing to eat. It's really good, but it's also just fat and carbs. 2 drops. 1. Start there. Matt's kick lately. What a swirl. Oh, pizza's so bad. I'm very hungry. It's annoying. Like this, I don't know what it's gonna do to me. Because this is the first whiskey I've had today. It's 63%. And I haven't eaten since noon. I meant to. I really did. Really, really did. Oh, that's what it was. I was going to eat, and I was thwarted by my dishwasher. I was washing the dishes were being washed by the dishwasher. I was completely out of knives, so I couldn't spread the peanut butter for the peanut butter and jelly sandwich I was going to shove into my face. I could have eaten an apple. I always eat that with a sandwich. The nose didn't change. Good. Waka 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 waka. I saw a bear. Fozzie's now in my head. Thank you. There's a little bit more sweetness now. I like it better. There's like a nice little vanilla thread that showed up at the beginning. It's less of a spicy kick. That weird dry oak plum fruit leather note that I was getting has almost disappeared completely. That's weird. That was just 2 drops of water. 2 drops of water. Someone at the helm is not doing their job. I was looking at this. I don't even know where this is. Cliff, do you have an idea if you're still here? You are a man of the world. Well, I am not. At least at the very least, you've been around Texas a lot more than I have. I still have yet to make a trip to Ironroot, and I want to so bad. But it requires going all the way over there. And really what I want to do, and what I'm going to attempt to do, which to my chagrin, is I want to go visit my friend Greg in Missouri. I haven't seen him in probably a year-ish. I haven't gone to see him in Missouri since he moved. Yeah, Ranger Creek. This is their .36 cast strength one. It's up there. Now I have to mix some Lefroy. Glore is getting cloudy. And 16 looks like rain. Do it. End of 16, man. I have the Lefroy Glore over there. I'll probably have a little bit. It's really low, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Una memento preferver. San Antonio. Is that close to Austin? Is that where the Alamo is? I don't know a lot of things. Hold on. You're back. Really, I'm not going. Oh, yeah. Damn. Thank you. For the pizza. Pizza Fairy. Thank you very much. I haven't ordered pizza in a while. Like, I haven't ordered out pizza in quite a while. For the reasons you would expect with me is that I would have to deal with a person if it was ordered, and I've been a pizza delivery driver. It's not the greatest job, but it's not the worst. What was my point? Yeah, there's a pizza place down the road that does pretty good pizza. I'll have to do that soon. I don't think they're open on Mondays. So tomorrow I'm probably going to kill this bottle. Yeah? Are you still here? Would you like some? Because look at this. This is sad. I forgot about that. You're sad. I need to end you. It probably doesn't taste the greatest because it's got so much air in there, but I don't care. It counts. It's 48%. Lefroy Glora. Has the story with this bottle changed where they're just stopping? They're going to stop making it? Because I do have another bottle. I don't know if I want to open it. If they're ending it, I don't want to open it until I get another one. That's how it works. There are very few bottles where I want to have them, you know, prepped. This is one of them. It's got a special place in my heart, as we've said. The Lefroy itself, in 2016, got me and my father into whiskey a little bit. Me more than him. That weren't obvious. I went down a rabbit hole hard. 1.5 hours from Austin. Alright. That's not too bad. I'll drive at least an hour. Well, it's not close to Andalusia, is it? Andalusia is my long trip when I go out there. It's that and the heck, Milam and Green and the place across from it, which I haven't gone to more than once. Laura's still being made, but it's not coming to the American market, apparently. Ah, well, that sucks. Rabbit. Rabbit hole, I see. I was like, rabbit, strange looking stone. That was a rock. Yeah, that's sad. Dad, I don't know if you're here or not, but I'm going to try to save you some of this. I'll probably pour a little bit tonight and pour. You know what? Hold on. And a little bit more west. San Antonio. Okay, so San Antonio is where I'm thinking of. I swear, I'm not going to look at a map, but I swear there, I would be able to, if I wanted to, I could easily drive from Austin to, I think, San Antonio to see the Alamo. I was just down in Texas, so I have little blips of the area and which way and the places I could go. That was part of what I was doing down there. Just figuring out where I want to go. I don't know where I put them. Oh, yeah, I do. I know where I am. Shoot. I'll have to save this for later. I may have a little tipple, a little bit at the end of this, if I can stand. Because again, this proof is going to hit me hard, I imagine. Yeah, I'm always said. Okay, that's what I thought. So I have a vague idea where it is. And I was only looking at that because I was thinking of traveling to farther away places, but it's just me. I like getting a rental car, but I don't like driving rental cars very far. They can do it. That's kind of what they're for, but the sooner I get farther and farther away from where I'm at, I get freaky. I was like, ay. Nice boardwalk? Maybe. San Antonio. Remember the Alamo. I remembered the Alamo. Go figure. What are the odds? Yeah. That really intense... Oh, there it is. A really intense, what I'm calling a Texas note. It's faded. It's been muted just by 2 drops of water. That's a little sweeter. I may add 1 more drop. I want to try to get that nice sweetness out. And kind of balance this. The sweet, but the spiciness is going away. The prickly, spiky cinnamon and there's some other kind of spice going on there, but I'm not quite sure which one. Well, the sharp one. Peppery. There we go. The very obvious one. Oh, I've said peppery many times. Oh my god, don't tell me that. I'll have to go there. What sucks for... Well, not sucks, but what I feel sort of... What do I call this? When you're traveling by yourself and you're in an area and you know it has a decent downtown area. Like Austin itself has a lot of fun, interesting places you can go, but you have to go there on foot, and they're usually pretty crowded, and you have to pay to park. So there's that. And I know there are a few places I wanted to go while I was down there. Not like specifically, but there are places I've been before. There's some kind of beer and sausages place I went to one time. That was nice. I didn't have any sausage though. I think I just had beer. So I kind of regret that. I want to go back to that place. But it's in this long street where there's just bars the entire way. Bars and what used to be houses by the look of it. A young note to it. All right. I don't know how old this one was. You know, again, it's a sample. I can't really ask Kathy Huey because she's not here. I'm curious what the .36 bit is. Like, I could look up the website and everything, but I can do that later when I'm not on camera. Spooky Musings going. Woo. Thank you. I see the little hearts. Appreciate it. Is this the thing kids do, or this? It's a heart, apparently. These kids these days, they got hand gestures and stuff I don't even understand. Back down, you. We're not ready to be old. One more drop. Various historical ammunition calibers near the core line. Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. How very Texan. Clink. There we go. We're gonna name our bourbon rather ammunition. It's a great idea. That would be the greatest idea. They can just name it after like cartoon noises. Like kapow, bang, poof. I can't think of any more. Like cartoon noises, cartoon combat sounds. So awesome pick from the 210 guys. Those sons of bitches. I mean, I hope it's good. They didn't send me one? Oh, hell. I have two that I haven't done a video of yet. I may scuffle that in here somewhere. I have so many battles. What is wrong with me tonight? Bottles that I want to do stuff with. I feel like I need to do more Scotch and more random stuff. Not so much like away from whiskey, but I have different little things like this one. This is going to happen at the end of November. Excuse me. This I just got, well, I just brought back from Texas. This is another Errant barrel. Looks very similar to this one. Different bottle design though. I don't know if I like it. I really like these kind of cute bottles, but if they're switching, there's nothing I can do about it. They seem to hold well. Don't fall off, please. But this one is a Scotch. This is batch 3. I believe that's batch 1. Oh. Batch 1. I don't know how I missed batch 2. Either it didn't appeal to me or I didn't have any funds and I didn't want to do it. Ring of Fire. That song torments me, by the way. I've said the story more than once, but I worked in a factory for a while, and there was someone who worked at the press kind of in the middle of the room-ish, so you went by there enough times, and she would play Johnny Cash, The Ring of Fire, at least twice a day, every day. I can still hear it. Should fire and book it. Yep. Yeah, they do. Did you hear about the new Pepper X? It's crazy. Comes with the clientele. Yep. I got immune to that one. You're fired. Good God. Anyway, batch 3 here is Scotch. It's from Scotland. Teaspoon, I believe. Aged in Texas and finished. Sorry, Island and New Make, aged in Lefroy quarter casks. Quarter cask barrels for 3 years, 1 month. What? Okay. So the thing is, because of Lefroy, which is the introductory whiskey for me and my father, on his birthday week, or I think it should be his birthday week, this one's going to be done. It all makes sense in my head, don't worry. Yeah, I'm not one for suffering. Like, being alive hurts enough without having to add physical pain and torment. Causing, like, eating... Here's the thing. This is what I think of it as. So whiskey is a drug. It could be prescribed, remember? So you can overdo it very easily. And, it's dangerous. I think we all know that. It's enjoyable, it's tasty, it's delicious, but alcohol itself is a dangerous substance and can cause you harm if done in massive quantity. So then you have something like a pepper, which its defense mechanism is to be very painfully hot and spicy, and it keeps you from eating it. Because you eat that and your whole body's like, ugh! The reaction you have is kind of a fight or flight thing. And it's not comfortable. It could be tasty. I think that's the kind of tipping point. Is there some spicy peppers out there that are like jalapenos, delicious. Put it on pizza. Oh my God. Really thinking about pizza tonight. What the fuck? 2.6+ million on the Scoville scale. Ed Curry at Pepco. Yep, he's the guy. He's very proud of it. He got the world record, right? I saw it on YouTube. Yep. He wants to cause people hurt in the most delicious way possible, it seems. I'm not going to do that. I feel like that's really easy clicks, and you could regret it for a very long time. What are the ones... Here, help me out here. What are the YouTube clickbait bullshit stuff? Eating a pepper, a hot pepper of any sort. Instantly, people are like, well, I want to see him suffer. Malort, that's another one. What else? Hot ones itself. I've seen plenty of those where people do the lineup of hot sauces. I have a few of them that are actually pretty good. I would buy another bottle of some of them. I just don't eat hot sauce too much. I think it's this thing. Sorry. This thing with my stomach can get flared up and not pleasant, so I'm a little careful with that. I go with, I have a default hot sauce. Let's put it that way. And that is one I can't remember because I haven't had to restock in a while. It's a nice lady on the front. Lost something. Okay, if you can help me, that'd be good. Don't remember. Yes, that's part of it. Birds can't taste hot. They don't taste that. So they're fine with it. They will nibble at a pepper without issue. Spread it around. It's more spicy than sweet now. Only a little bit. I'm going to keep putting water in this. The proof is still there. It's not as bad. I'm trying to find a sweet spot for it. And right now the proof with this was ridiculously high. So I'm trying to get down to the 55-ish range. And I don't know how many drops of water are going to be needed for that. Cholula. I think that's what it was. Cholula sounds right. It's got a nice little lady on it. I guess her name is Cholula. I don't know. It's not Melinda's. It definitely feels like it's Cholula. And it's just the default hot sauce. It's so good. Oh my gosh. It tastes good. You know, it's spicy, but it tastes good. That's the real sticking point for me. Is if you're going to make a hot sauce, it has to be a little spicy and it has to make you go, whoo. Make you sweat a little maybe. Eyes water or something. And taste good. Dave's insanity. That seems like a mistake. I am insane enough. Yes, the little wooden top thing. Yes, that's it. That's the one. It is Cholula. I love me some Cholula. So good. I don't even know why. It just is. My favorite hot sauce, Cholula. Not sponsored. 2 more drops of water in this. Hey-oh, hanging AZ, look out. West Coast showing up. Welcome to the chaos. I've been sampling through a Texas whiskey here. Oops. I'm going to need to add more water to this, aren't I? Nah, I'm good. I knew I did that a while ago, so that felt wrong. 2 more drops. 1, 2. This brings it up to 5 drops of water for anyone who's keeping track, which is not me. I'm saying it's you. So at least one of us knows. Yeah, easy to get, tastes good. Doesn't kill me. Pineapple habanero and grilled cheddar cheese sandwiches and Scotch bonnet mustard and sauce. Stop it. I haven't eaten since noon, by the way, if we're not forgetting that. Oh, we officially slammed into It's Bourbon Night time, so I don't know if they're around. I'm gonna check. I want to be, you know. I don't know what I want to be, but again, my rules here. Oh, that's me. I like something's live. Oh, it's my channel. Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, just what I thought. They are not live because they're actually doing social stuff with their people who are able to go to their event. Detroit hot sauce. I put that on everything. You guys make me want freaking hot sauce and pizza. Stop it. With jalapenos on it. Good God. I haven't done that in a while. I feel like I should do it next time. I'm thinking jalapeno and bacon. Maybe extra cheese. Just because. Oh. I do have stuff in my fridge, though, so that's good. But again, right now, hey, here's the thing. Like hot buttery rolls, he got food sent to him a lot. I don't want people to do that. That I know. But I do like the idea of giving to the channel and being like, hey, this is for something. Like earlier, Pizza Fairy donated some money to the channel. $30, honestly. That's like 2 pizzas on it. That's at least 2 pizzas. 4 pizzas in some places. Anyway, point is, I am going to buy pizza with that. Absolutely. And I know a while ago, I don't remember why or how, but I know Cheech from Whiskey Encore donated some money to the channel and said, go get a steak. And I did. So I'm always happy to have people, what's the word? Encourage me to eat food. Because I am not the best at it. If anything, tonight is saying, like, sometimes you should eat, Brian. I should. I probably ate the best in recent memory when I was in Texas. Because I had to. I woke up. There's no breakfast options there. Or there were, but I'm not going to do that. Because guess what? People! You know that lovely little option for the hotels you stay at where they're like, free breakfast? It's like, yeah, except everyone's there in that hotel wanting breakfast. No. I will find some nice breakfast place nearby, and I will get breakfast there. Whew. Even thinking about it gives me anxiety. Or gets me wound up and tense. Don't like it. I've grabbed muffins there. I will like snag a muffin and leave immediately. If I'm in a hurry, which I was last time. I remember I grabbed some kind of chocolate muffin. It's basically a cupcake. And went to Starbucks and got something there and then drove somewhere. I think that was the day I did a lot. So I got some stuff, and I went to the British Baking Company, and I went to a brewery, Acapon Brewing, and I went to a coffee place. I forget the name of it, but it was in the Whiskey Vault episodes not long ago. Really good coffee, or cold brew, really good cold brew. And then I went to Andalusia after that. Sounds about right. So that was all in one morning. One afternoon morning-ish thing. That was intense. What was my point? I don't eat a lot of food. And the only reason I ate when I was at Andalusia is because their new food truck thing. Room service not an option? Not usually. Not with places I tend to stay. In fact, the one I stayed at recently in Texas was kind of upscaler for me. It's like 3-star instead of 2. There was a nice little jacuzzi pool in the bedroom for some reason. I don't know why. Why would you want a jacuzzi in a bedroom? Thankfully, I was by myself, so it didn't matter. Black pudding and salad cream. I know what black pudding is. I would try it, but granted, if you have a specific type of steak style that you enjoy, you're pretty much there. Except it's not been messed with. It's just bleeding. Anyhow. Yeah. I think what it is people donate to the channel and say, hey, go get food somewhere, like steak or pizza. I will try to make it an experience, Instagram it like crazy. With all the Instagram people I have. I do that for fun, by the way. It's just, I don't like using Facebook or Meta to do that, but it feeds my need for photography, which I've had for a very long time. True. We're so close, damn it. It's still a little spicy. It's not sweet enough. That's what's bugged me. Bourbon, to me, that I like, should be sweeter. But Texas bourbons don't always go down that path. Even the Texas whiskey I like, which is Andalusia's triple distilled, that's a malt. So Texas bourbons is the area where I keep getting something very dense. And a lot of oak impact, which not surprising at all, considering the heat. So I'm trying to tone this one down, but every sip I have puts the ratio off. That's what lo-fi is, just as a beat. One more drop. I think we're at 6, 7? I've lost count. I think 6, maybe not. I am at the point where I'm starting to wonder if there are any pizza places still open. I bet Domino's is, but I can't get pizzas from Domino's because I used to work for them. So I had a lot of pizza of theirs for a very long time. It's not bad, just not good either. Rodney Dangerfield. Now that's marine biology. What am I thinking of here? I'm thinking of Bo Burnham's little take on this is a song from the perspective of God. If you haven't listened to that one, you should. But there's no guarantee you're going to heaven. That's very presumptuous of the human race entirely. Plus, I'm not a religious person anyway, so if that's a thing, I'm going straight to hell. Whee! On a slide, I hope. Hmm. Is it? I mean, I also have a hesitancy towards Domino's because I had a I don't even know when this was. It was probably before I really started making videos. But there was, yeah, it was a while before. I had one of those phases in my life where this happened. It's just crippling depression. Let's just be real. And I wouldn't make food, so I would just get pizza from Domino's, like almost every day that week, like 3 days a week. 2 to 3 times a week. Not a good idea. Do not do that. And I get like the breadsticks, and I get the little dessert sides, and I was close to 200 pounds for a while there. I'm still a heavier weight than I want to be. Let's talk about fitness and health. Musings. But I know the weight I'm at now is because I have gained muscle mass and not because I've gained fat. So I'm telling myself anyway. But the dream is to be 170. Which is unrealistic because I was 170 when I was in high school. So we'll see. And it would help if I ate food regularly so my body wasn't so confused as to what the hell it should be doing with the calories right now. All it takes is a little while. It's like, we gotta destroy the muscles, man. There's nothing left. Stay away from those. I need that. Get the other stuff. Go up to the fat, please. I don't need it. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do for food next, though. I won't lie to you. I'm like, hey, this is good stuff. I can do peanut butter and jelly. I don't want to because that's my lunch. That is the poor man's lunch for me. Peanut butter and jelly and an apple. I've been doing that for a while now. What else? I'm gonna have an egg and cheese for breakfast tomorrow. It's gonna be so good. On a bagel. Made personally by myself for myself. It's one of the few things I can make fairly well. Because I've done it many, 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 many times. I need to buy eggs this week. Shoot. I have 2 left. What else? I'm fairly certain I have some kind of microwavable meal in the fridge. By freezer. And, oh my gosh, why must I be this way? I also need to buy more emergency nutrient packs. Like protein drinks, except also with calories. Flatbread Dominoes, but they wore out 4 to 5 years ago. No. I can lift heavy things. I've been told about myself that I can lift heavy things. How tall am I? I am 5'7", which I don't know what that is in the other way. Andrew Butler, if you're still here, 5'7", what is that? In whatever measurements you have over there, I forget what. 6'2" and 200. Jeez. Tall guys, what the hell? 6 foot 205. Jesus. Oh, Brian Toner, I don't know if I saw you pop in. Greetings. Oh, and what we're talking about there is if you haven't seen the Instagram picture that I did recently, I didn't take the picture, clearly. But I lifted what was it, 145 pounds? Like one of these where you put it on your traps, I think these are, and then just kind of squat and stand up again. It was rough. There was a moment where it's like, can I get back up again? This is very heavy. If only. They'd be very thrilled if they did. Plus, Japan's a cool place. They are very keen on lots of mythology over there, if you were to aware. In everything. Every aspect of life, something has a spirit. 0.0001 kilometers. Cool. Nailed it. Yeah, I don't really know. I think, and this is, like, this shows you how screwed up the system is. I have seen somewhere once upon a time 5'7", that 155 was a healthy weight. I was like, I don't know about that. That seems wrong somehow. If I'm 155, I am lethargic at that. I look unwell. Like I should eat food. Are you okay? Have a sandwich. 177 meters. What do you know? There's the 7 again. What the hell is happening? We're getting back into it. My shoulder's feeling better. I don't want to talk about anything like that. And I did pull-ups. That was the other thing we did there. Some of these, except I had a rubber band, like one of those tight bands that they use to do training stuff. Resistance band, there we go. So I was able to put my foot on there and actually lift myself up, which is a surprise, because I usually can't do that. And I didn't hurt my shoulder doing it. That's really the issue, is I don't always know what's going to trigger my shoulder to be ouchied. Push-ups are 1. I know that for certain. But even now, I can just do... There's a little something with that. But... don't like that. No, I don't like that. Don't like that. Hi. That's a new realization. Now let me see if I can stick my arm out straight and to the left. Oh, it doesn't like that. Cool. Ugh. Oh, now I've annoyed it. Thinking about it. Stop. Have some more whiskey. I will feel it. It was janky. Mustache makes me look taller. It doesn't help that I sit pretty low. Like, here, let me play with this. Here we go. Ready? I'm really short now. This is how low this chair goes. It's a little ridiculous. We'll do the rest of the stream like this. Hello, everyone. My name is Brian. I've turned 22 recently. Look at all the whiskey I have. It's better. I don't know why anyone would want the chair that low. It's ridiculous. I would fall over trying to get into the chair. This is actually the highest it goes. And I think my wall is misleading, because this wall is ginormous. Like, ready? Ready for a ride? I take it off the screen. There's the ceiling. Now shouldn't have messed with this. Damn it. Hold on. Hold please. Steady on. Gotta catch the butterfly again. Nope. Wait for it. This camera doesn't like to be moved either, so there's that. I'm trying to get back to where it was. It's just gonna annoy me. Hello. Close enough. Smoot tall. There are 365.4 smoots across the Mass Ave Bridge. Well, I know what a bridge is. It's a bridge that I do not go over. Oh, Zedboo. Random. My brother told me about a new liquor store I might have to visit soon. He seemed very excited about it. Let me check the name. Really? Oh, got the Mario theme song stuck in my head. I'm sorry, it's also gonna affect you. Kevin, where are you? My brother's name is Kevin, by the way. That shouldn't surprise anyone. You're Brian with a brother who's Kevin? Yes, I am. Hold on, I'm gonna find this. Where the hell? Wait. Somerset Liquors. It was just the name of a town. Hang on, the MIT voting Avenue. That last liquor store was really nice. It also gave me an excuse to go to that restaurant that I like so much. And, God, I want to go back there. You want me to go to a restaurant too? That's another option. Tell me where it is. If it's nearby, I'll go there. There's actually a crepe place near it. I've been meaning to go there, but it's like, I think I said Taiwan ice cream or something weird like that, where it's the flat ice cream and they like scrape it and it rolls up into like a roll. And they have Japanese style crepes with fruit and cream and all that. Oh my god, good stuff. So I'll be going there at some point soon. 1, liquor store. 2, Japanese crepes. So good. Oh, that's right. I have to finish this before. Excuse me. Sorry. That's loud. Hi. That's where the microphone is right next to that. I apologize. Oh, yeah, that's stuff. Yeah, we're getting there. I think that's about right. Maybe one more drop to finish it off. But like I thought, Texas whiskey can be punchy as is. And then this one was a higher proof whiskey for me is harder to navigate flavor wise. So I like to have the option of watering it down in this case. It's gotten better and better for my palate as I've watered it down a bit. I think we're going on drop number 7. I've lost track, so if you're watching the replay, whatever it is, let me know in the comments. Yeah, that's how that works. Click. Oh, by the way, if anyone of you are still watching my videos in one way or another, please keep doing that. Thank you. I'm getting closer and closer and closer, or sorry, this channel is getting closer and closer and closer to the 4,000 watch hours. Sorry, words. And the more watch hours I have on deck, I think, the closer I get to 1,000 subscribers. And once I do that, the ad revenue starts coming in. And that is a real big deal for me, because that is what's called... what is that called? Hold on. Passive income? Is that what it is? Where I have all my videos stacked in here on YouTube and my live streams, etc., etc. And there's advertisement in between, which again, I apologize. I loathe advertisement. Unless it's advertisement that gives me a few cents every time. I'm okay with that. So that is the next step in this grand adventure we're having. And I will point out again, 750 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours is what was required to get the minor modification to the channel, the monetization. And that opened up super chats and memberships. I think something else, but I don't remember what. Anyway, it was at least those two. Oh yeah, that's right. Super chats, memberships. There is a store option thing around here somewhere. So now my Teespring is listed and more visible on the channel somehow. I don't quite understand how, but it is, supposedly it is. And then they also gave me the option for the outro videos. If you've watched that far in my videos, it has the latest video, and then I put the Patreon link, which is the new thing, in the middle. So if someone wants to join Patreon or at least look at it, they click on that, and then the subscribe button, which is always there, which is neat. Before that wasn't a thing. I didn't have the Patreon option, so it is nice to at least have the ability to be like, here's the Patreon, just... By the way, I have a Patreon. You're either on it or you're not at this point. And there's also memberships now, which is fun for all of you who join me on the live streams, as we're doing now. Fun for me, it's fun for you. You get the little icon. Zenbood is a prime example of that. And I think your names turn green. I know most of the people who became members are also moderators, so I'm not sure. Mike Franklin, if you're still around, I think the last name I saw that was green was you. And that just signifies that you're a member. Plus the icon. And the emotes. Don't forget the emotes, which I have to keep making more of. Yeah. I haven't been drinking any water. I just realized the problem here. I had this capped. The mustache and the skull. Very exciting. Don't forget the Glencairn. I still have to do the tip-to-tip Glencairns, but I don't know how I'm going to do that because that's such a small amount of space. Like I said, you can tell I mean, it's a mustache, but it also just looks like some kind of weird bat. There he is, Mike Franklin. Thank you very much. There you go. You can't tell on this, but he does have a little badge next to his name. I don't know if that's what that's supposed to be, but maybe. I can't tell. It's very tiny. But his name is green to me. And what's really weird, they don't tell you this, but I will. I have a fan funding option for chat. So I will see super chat, super stickers, and channel members gifting. Super chats, super stickers, channel memberships, and gifting which you can do apparently. So if you want someone to be a member, that's a thing I was completely unaware of. Well, not completely. I didn't realize that was a thing you can do. But I also don't know if that's an option that I have at the moment. Be nice if it was, but what was my point? Yeah, I have an option to just look at that. So clicking on it now, I see nothing in chat because none of that has happened recently. I prefer live chat, so I can actually see what everyone is saying. Yeah, see? Looks close, right? I wasn't wrong. Mustache? Bat. Bat mustache. What's really funny is my mustache has gotten so long that you can't see it if I look directly at the camera. Like right here, you can't really tell it's there. I promise it is. Oh, spoilers. And yes, I did take that mustache icon from my own mustache, don't worry. I didn't copy anything. Just my own. I think it's because it's a black background. There you go. You can see it on my face if I turn, but otherwise, it's a bit of a mystery. If I could just get it to stay within my face, it's much harder to do than you'd think. I'll figure it out. I feel like having a mustache like this is a lifelong journey of never getting it quite right. Look out. Oh, Patrick Greeny, thank you. You are the first person to do that. I didn't know that was an option. I still haven't changed that, by the way. I need to change that soon. Well, well, well. Look at all of you who are hiding in the background. Guess what? You're members now. Oh, is that going to go off 5 times now? That's 2. 3. Welcome, members. One more. Andrew Butler, Jimmy Jazz, Cool Running, Taterdom, Isaias. Thank you. Here, wait, oh. Surprise. There we go. You're now members. Enjoy. Roger Greeny, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I have no idea how that works in the long run. Stop. Stop it. I'm not really looking at anything, by the way. This is all just an act. Now watch this thing's like freaking out. Taterdom. One more. Isaias. Wait for it. What I will do is I'll make that shorter. That's about. Yeah, it's freaking magic. Surprise. You're all members and you can never escape. I'll have to look into that because I know memberships. I assume those are the lowest ones. Please be the lowest ones. Stop it. It's freaking out. I might have to turn it off if it's broken. You good? Okay. Thank you, Pedigree. You are very generous. I appreciate you. Stop. You're making my heart feel good. Wait, that's the whiskey. No, it's you. That's a really neat thing I see. I can't click on it, can I? No. Yes? No. There we go. Hey. I wasn't sure. Nice little icon thing that they gave me there. I think it shows up in your end too. Just the whole thing there. Legend, yeah. Patrick Greeny's making sure I remember things too, like whiskey bottles that are gonna head my way eventually. Woo! All right, I have to be stupid here. I'm going to add 3 more drops of water to this to chill it out, or make it worse, I'm not sure. So I can drink it a little faster, because I have the Freud I should be drinking next to finish this out. Again, if you weren't here earlier, tomorrow's the Freud day. Uh-oh. What a face. There we go, hi. I don't know if that happened to you too, that was weird. Tomorrow's a Freud day for me. the fake thing I made up because me and my dad tried Lafroig for the first time on the 23rd of October in 2016. And that was my first official step into the whiskey world. So I like to commemorate it with a little bit of Lafroigage. And here we have Lafroig. Looks like rain, needs to die. I will probably pour some of this tonight, maybe some tomorrow, and try to make sure my dad gets a little sippy sip of this before it's all gone. Because he does like the peated Scotch. And I haven't given him whiskey in a while because, well, it doesn't take much for him to feel it. Alright. Hopefully this will be alright. Thank you. I see the celebratory stuff. I appreciate that. Rapid fire. That's what I do. I just click on it because it's there. YouTube trying to be like Twitch. Alright, so here's the thing. One, I don't know how gifted memberships work. I assume they go for a month and then stop. So for those of you who want to continue being members, cool. If not, also cool. But what I'm going to do is look into that and see if I can... Anyway, point is memberships are still new to me and I have to figure out what does what, especially with the gifted ones. I'm definitely happy to have them, believe me. And I imagine the people in chat are also happy to have them when they're gifted. But now I have to figure out how to... if I should change my ending screen or not. I probably won't. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're a gifted member, you won't be on the end screen. But if you are an actual member who's set up yourself, I will officially have you on the end screen. And of course you will see tonight, I think, that. I'm not sure. We'll see. But if you are a member, hold on. I have to check something. I don't know if I did something right. If I did it wrong, I'm sorry. Seems to be the month of... well, I mean, YouTube officially monetized me, so a lot of weird stuff's gonna happen. And again, I don't know if this has stopped yet, but the Oswas Online Scotch Whiskey Awards are ending tonight. So if you haven't done it, last chance. And since I've said that, I will now remove that. We're at the last few minutes here, so I have to also remember to turn that off. But what I want to do is check on a file that I did. I may not have added a name, but I'm not sure because I can't remember anything. Worst part is trying to remember where I put it. I put that there. Okay. My file management skills are not ideal, but because it requires organization skills. So if you've seen my apartment, which none of you have, thankfully, not great. I would like to have people come over and have whiskey with me someday. Not anytime soon. Absolutely not anytime soon. Yes, like and subscribe, but you are preaching to the choir. Thank you. I imagine most of you have subscribed already. If not, that's okay. I'm double checking something. Now it's going to make the screen very bright because the program just opened. Okay, good. I had to make sure all the names were correct officially as of the start of this stream and earlier when I was working on the memberships. There are 4 official members. And now we have 5 new members who have been gifted their membership. Whether they continue to do that or not is all up to them. I just appreciate that they are now members and they have a little tiny little badge that I made myself with all my love and heart and such. Okay. Oh boy. Still spicy. Less dry. Still pretty good. Unfortunately, this is like a bourbon that's not sweet enough for me. It's nice and spicy. And I've been proofing it down over time, so it's... I can't say it's improving because it's still not sweet. It's got that Knob Creek attitude, but I would lean this towards Still Austin barrel proof. And even then, that doesn't feel right because Still Austin still has a nice little sweetness to me. This is more punchy, spice, and proof, really. I mean, it still had that really weird dry fruit leather oak impact note, whatever it was, char, is pretty much gone now. Like it went away after a few drops. Spooky music going again. There we go. Who do you want to go? Yeah, it's pleasant. It's nice. But I don't think I want a bottle of it just because it's not my bourbon preference. It's good, and I know I like the spice of it, though. Like that. But it's just not sweet enough for my taste. I'm still a sweet bourbon guy. And wheated, usually. If this is wheated or not, I do not know. With the way the spice is going, I don't know. Namaste, yes. Remember, always rinse out your glass, throw it on the floor. The water, like, never mind. Don't throw the glass. All right, here we go. Laphroaig Lore, just a touch. Again, tomorrow is Laphroaig Day. You are free to try Laphroaig tomorrow if you like it, and if you've never had it, this is your chance tomorrow. I know it's Monday, but all the more reason why you need to try it. You have a little before you go to work, and no one will want to talk to you. You'll just be like, hello, and they'll be like, oh my god. Oh. Hello. How are you? Yeah. Well, that was already too much. Okay. The richest of the rich. That's it right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, that smells so good. It's making me think of brine and seaweed and the ocean air. Seagulls. That's just something that goes along with that, I think. No chugging. That was a tasteful finish. It was a little more than usual. I held it in my palate still to appreciate it, but that's absolutely just a little bit more than a sip, though. Still soft, though. We got about 60 seconds or less left here. I need to eat some food after that. Damn. Thank you to all the new members. Thank you for getting the new members, Patrick. I appreciate that. Again, one final time. The giveaway for next month is happening now. It's soft open for the GoFundMe. Link is pinned. It's to help me and my family out because both Mama KillCo and Papa KillCo are dealing with cancer. Cancer sucks. And this is the fundraiser to help me out, because it distracts me from life, helps me focus on something else and being able to do something for my parents. And right now we have 6 whole bottles to give away. I'll be talking about those more later next month, but I did show them earlier on the stream, so if you missed it, you can try to find it. It shouldn't be too hard to find. 9 o'clock. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you tremendously. I will see you again on Friday. Stay tuned for this week's video. It's a Halloween video, so be careful. There you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you. Get ready for it. The new outro, just for streams, for members. Here it comes. I'll see you out there. Bye. Punk. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.